Okay, real talk. Have you ever been in a job interview, a first date, or even just meeting new friends, and someone says, "So, tell me about yourself," and your mind just goes blank, like completely empty? You know English, you study hard, but suddenly you're just staring at them like a frozen computer screen. Yeah, me too. It's the worst, right? Well, guess what? Today, we're going to fix that forever. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Hey, Max. And hello to all of you lovely listeners out there. How you doing today?
So, today we're tackling one of the most common yet most terrifying questions in the English language. Tell me about yourself. It sounds simple, right? But trust me, it's not. Even native speakers struggle with this one sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing, this question comes up everywhere. Job interviews, first dates, making new friends, meeting your partner's parents, even at the gym when someone's trying to be friendly. It's unavoidable.
Exactly. So by the end of this episode, you're going to have a clear, confident, natural way to answer this question. You'll know what to say, what not to say, and how to make a great first impression every single time.
And we're going to make it fun. We'll practice together, role play some situations, and give you real examples you can use starting today.
So grab a cup of coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Ready?
Let's do this.
All right, so first things first. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," what are they really asking?
That's such a good question because it's actually kind of confusing. Like, do they want my whole life story, my hobbies, my dreams, my favorite pizza topping?
Ah, right? And that's exactly why people freeze up. The question is too big, too open. So here's the secret. They don't want your whole life story. They want a short, interesting introduction.
Think of it like a movie trailer, not the full movie, just the highlights, the exciting parts that make people want to know more.
Perfect analogy. So typically, when someone asks this question, they want to know three main things. Are you ready? Here they are. Who you are, what you do, and something interesting or unique about you.
That's it. Just three things. Let's break it down.
Number one, who you are. This is simple. Your name, maybe where you're from. For example, "Hi, I'm Max. I'm from London, but I've been living in Tokyo for 5 years."
See? Short and sweet. Now, number two, what you do. This could be your job, your studies, or your main activity. For example, I'm an English teacher, and I help people improve their speaking skills.
Nice. And number three, something interesting or unique. This is where you add personality. It could be a hobby, a passion, or even a fun fact. Like, in my free time, I love trying new coffee shops, and I'm a bit obsessed with Italian food.
Ooh, I love that. So let's put it all together. Hi, I'm Max. I'm from London, but I've been living in Tokyo for 5 years. I'm an English teacher, and I help people improve their speaking skills. In my free time, I love trying new coffee shops, and I'm a bit obsessed with Italian food.
Boom! That's a perfect introduction. It's short, clear, and interesting. And it took what, 15 seconds?
Exactly. You don't need to talk for 5 minutes. Just give them the highlights and let the conversation flow naturally.
Now, let's try one for you, Lily. Go ahead. Tell me about yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lily. I'm originally from California, but I've been traveling around Asia for the past 2 years. I work as a content creator and English coach. I'm passionate about languages, and in my free time, I love hiking and photography.
Perfect! See how natural that sounds? You gave us who you are, what you do, and something interesting. Now people can ask follow-up questions like, "Oh, where have you traveled?" Or "What kind of photography do you do?"
Exactly. It opens the door for conversation. That's the goal.
All right, now let's talk about what not to do. Because honestly, this is where a lot of learners go wrong.
Oh, yeah. And it's not your fault. Sometimes we overthink it or try to sound too formal or impressive.
Mistake number one, talking too much. Some people here tell me about yourself and think they need to give their entire autobiography.
Right? Like, well, I was born on a cold winter morning in 1995. My mother always said I was a quiet baby. I started school when I was 5, and my favorite subject was math.
Stop. Nobody needs all that information, especially in the first 30 seconds of meeting you.
Exactly. Keep it short. Aim for 30 seconds to 1 minute max.
Mistake number 2, being too formal or robotic. This happens a lot in job interviews. People say things like, I am a highly motivated individual with excellent communication skills and a proven track record of success.
Ugh, that sounds like a resume, not a person.
Right? You want to sound human, warm, and natural. Save the formal language for your actual resume.
Mistake number 3, sharing too much personal information. Look, we love honesty, but you don't need to talk about your relationship problems, your health issues, or your weird Uncle Fred.
Yeah. Keep it professional and positive, especially in work or formal settings. You can share personal stuff later when you know someone better.
And mistake number 4, saying, I don't know, or I'm not interesting. Listen, you are interesting. Everyone has something unique about them.
Absolutely. Even if you think your life is boring, there's always something. Maybe you love cooking, or you're learning a new language, or you have a pet that does funny things. Talk about that.
Yes, be proud of who you are. Confidence is attractive.
All right, quick pause. Here's a challenge for you. Think about how you would answer the question, tell me about yourself. Right now. Say it out loud. I'm serious. Pause the video and try it. Who are you? What do you do? And what's something interesting about you?
Yeah, don't be shy. Practice makes perfect. And when you're done, drop your introduction in the comments below. We'd love to read them.
And if you're stuck, don't worry. We've got more tips coming up, but first, let's look at some real-life situations where you'll need this skill.
Okay, so we've talked about how to structure your answer. Now let's look at different situations where you'll actually use it. Because here's the thing, the way you introduce yourself changes a little bit depending on the situation.
Right. Let's start with the big one. Job interviews. Ah, yes, the classic. So, tell me about yourself. This is usually the first question in any interview.
And it's actually a great opportunity because you get to control the conversation. You can highlight the things you want them to know.
Exactly. So in a job interview, focus on your professional background. Here's an example. Hi, I'm Sarah. I have a degree in marketing and 3 years of experience working in digital advertising. I'm really passionate about social media strategy and I love creating campaigns that connect with people. Outside of work, I enjoy reading about new marketing trends and trying out new cafes.
Perfect. Notice how she was mostly professional, but she added a little personal touch at the end. That makes her sound like a real person, not a robot.
Exactly. Now, situation number 2, social events or parties. This is way more casual.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to talk about your job experience at a party. Instead, focus on fun stuff. Like, hey, I'm Tom. I'm visiting from Canada for a few weeks. I work in tech, but honestly, I'm just here to explore the city and try all the local food. I'm kind of a foodie.
Love it. Short, fun, and easy to talk about. People can ask, oh, what have you tried so far? And boom, conversation started.
Situation 3, dating or making new friends. This one's all about being genuine and showing your personality.
Right. You want to be interesting, but also approachable. For example, hi, I'm Emma. I work as a graphic designer, and I'm really into art and creativity. In my free time, I love going to museums, hanging out with my dog, and trying new recipes. I'm not a great cook yet, but I'm getting better.
Oh, that's so relatable. And see how she added a little humor at the end? That's a great way to seem friendly and down to earth.
Totally. And situation number 4, networking events or conferences. This is somewhere between casual and professional.
Yeah, you want to sound competent, but also friendly and open to connections. Like, hi, I'm David. I'm a software engineer based in Berlin. I specialize in app development, and I'm really interested in AI and machine learning. I'm here to learn from others in the field and hopefully make some great connections.
Perfect. That's professional but warm. People know what you do and why you're there.
All right, it's time for some practice. Max and I are going to role play a few situations, and we want you to repeat after us or come up with your own answers.
Ready? Let's go. Situation 1. You're at a job interview. Lily, you're the interviewer. I'll be the candidate.
Perfect. So, Max, tell me a bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm Max, and I have 5 years of experience in education and content creation. I'm passionate about helping people improve their English, and I've worked with students from all over the world. In my free time, I enjoy reading and staying active. I also love learning about different cultures.
Great! Notice how Max stayed professional but also showed a bit of personality. Now, your turn, listener. Imagine you're at a job interview. How would you introduce yourself? Go ahead. Say it out loud.
Nice work. Now, let's try a casual situation. Situation 2. You're at a friend's party and someone new walks up to you.
I'll be the new person. Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. I'm Max. I just moved here a few months ago. I work in marketing, but honestly, I'm still getting used to the city. I love exploring new places, though. Have you lived here long?
See how natural that is? It's casual, friendly, and invites the other person to talk.
Now you try it. Imagine you're at a party. How would you introduce yourself? Awesome. One more. Situation 3. You're on a first date. You want to sound interesting, but not try too hard.
Okay, I'll start. So, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Max. I work as a teacher, which I really enjoy. Outside of work, I'm kind of a movie nerd. I love watching old films and discovering hidden gems. I also try to stay active by going to the gym or hiking on weekends. How about you? What do you do?
Perfect. That's relaxed, interesting, and he ended with a question, which keeps the conversation going. Your turn. Imagine you're on a first date. What would you say?
Excellent. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
All right, now let's talk about some extra tips to make your introduction sound even better.
Tip number 1. Use contractions. Instead of saying, I am from Spain, say, I'm from Spain. Instead of, I have been living here for 2 years, say, I've been living here for 2 years.
Yes, contractions make you sound more natural and fluent. Native speakers use them all the time in casual conversation.
Tip number 2. Add a little humor or personality. If you can make someone smile or laugh, they'll remember you.
Right, like instead of saying, I like coffee, you could say, I'm a bit of a coffee addict. I probably drink way too much, but I'm okay with it.
That's way more memorable, and it makes you seem fun and relatable.
Tip number 3, mirror the other person's energy. If they're formal, be a bit more formal. If they're casual and jokey, relax and be casual too.
Exactly. This is called matching energy, and it helps people feel comfortable with you. It's a subtle but powerful communication skill.
And tip number 4, end with a question or an open statement. This keeps the conversation going.
Right. So instead of just stopping after your introduction, say something like, how about you? What do you do? Or, I'd love to hear more about what you're working on.
Yes, this shows you're interested in them, not just talking about yourself.
All right, we're almost done, but stay with us because we've got a bonus tip at the end that most people never think about.
Yeah, this one's a game changer, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, let's quickly recap everything we've covered today.
Number 1, when someone says, tell me about yourself, they want 3 things: who you are, what you do, and something interesting about you.
Number 2, keep it short. 30 seconds to 1 minute is perfect. Don't give your whole life story.
Number 3, avoid being too formal, too personal, or too menitive. Be warm, genuine, and positive.
Number 4, adjust your introduction based on the situation. Job interviews are more professional. Parties and dates are more casual.
And number 5, use contractions, add personality, mirror the other person's energy, and end with a question to keep the conversation flowing.
If you remember these 5 things, you'll never freeze up again when someone asks you to introduce yourself.
All right, bonus tip time. Here's something most people don't realize. You can prepare your introduction in advance.
Yes, seriously. Write it down. Practice it in the mirror. Say it out loud a few times. This is not cheating. This is smart preparation.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more confident and natural you'll sound. And when you're confident, people can tell. It's attractive and impressive.
So tonight, take 5 minutes and write out your introduction. Then practice it. Trust us, you'll feel so much better the next time someone asks you to talk about yourself.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode. We really hope this helps you feel more confident and prepared.
Remember, introducing yourself is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. So don't be hard on yourself if it feels awkward at first. Just keep practicing, and soon it'll feel totally natural.
And hey, we want to hear from you. Drop your introduction in the comments below. Tell us about yourself. We promise we'll read them and maybe even give you some feedback.
Also, if you found this episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who's learning English. It really helps us out.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got so much more coming your way.
Next time, we're going to talk about another super common question. What do you do for fun? And we'll show you how to answer it like a native speaker.
Ooh, that's a good one. We'll teach you how to talk about your hobbies in a way that's interesting and engaging. You won't want to miss it.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you're doing amazing. We believe in you.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.